Hey everyone, I'm Reem. Today we're looking at a specific type of economic downturn. Usually, when we hear recession, we think of people stop spending money, but today I'm going to show you how a recession can actually start from the production side, what we can call an aggregate supply shock. So first off, what is aggregate supply? Think of it as the capacity of our entire economy to produce stuff. It's not just one store, it's every factory, farm, and office combined. In the short run, this production depends on things like the cost of labor, raw materials, and energy. When those costs stay stable, the economy hums along nicely. To visualize this, let's look at our ADAS module. Here's our aggregate demand, the buyers, meets our short-run aggregate supply, the producers. Where they cross at E1, that's our equilibrium. We have a steady price level and a healthy level of outputs, or GDP. This is our normal starting point. Here is where things go wrong. Now imagine something making much more expensive for firms to produce goods, like sudden spike in energy costs. This causes SRIS curve to shift to the left. Look at what happened in our equilibrium. The price level goes up, but our output, the actual amount of stuff we're making, drops. This is a double effect of the supply side recession. Things get more expensive while the economy shrinks. So instead of the 70s, let's look at something we all lived through. The 2021 supply chain mess. You probably remember how hard it was to find a new car, or even the latest PlayStation. That wasn't because people didn't have the money. It was because the supply side of the economy broke. Factories were closed, shipping costs went up by 10 times, and there was no computer chips. The result of the supply shock was a situation called stagflation. It's the worst of both worlds. Usually when the economy slows down, prices drops. But in 2021 and 2022, we saw the opposite. Because the supply shifted left, we got stagnant growth alongside high inflation. This is why it felt so painful. Your paycheck wasn't going as far, and the thing you wanted to buy, it just wasn't available. It's a perfect example of how a supply side recession differs from a normal one. To wrap things up, we've seen that recessions aren't always about people not wanting to spend money. Sometimes, like we saw in 2021, the economy takes a hit because simply it becomes too expensive or too difficult to produce and move goods. When the short-run aggregate supply curve shifts to the left, it creates a recession that's uniquely hard to fix because it drives prices up while the jobs and outputs go down. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped make the aggregate supply module a little bit clearer.